Comet: The Story of Earth. Episode 4, The Day the Dinosaurs Died. Imagine this. You are traveling back in time. The year is approximately 66 million years ago. Earth is a magnificent world. Dense forests stretch across vast continents. The climate is warm. The oceans are teeming with life. And one group of creatures rules the planet. The dinosaurs. Some dinosaurs are so enormous that their necks reach the tops of giant trees. Others are fearsome predators, capable of bringing down almost any prey they encounter. On land, in the skies, and even in the oceans, life flourishes. If you were alive during this age, you might believe that dinosaurs would rule the Earth forever. But the universe had other plans. Far beyond Earth, hidden within the darkness of space, a giant asteroid was silently traveling through the solar system. It was nearly 10 kilometers, 6 miles wide. For millions of years, it drifted through space, unaware that it was about to change the destiny of an entire planet. Then one day, its path crossed Earth's. At first, nobody noticed. Then a bright object appeared in the sky. Every second it grew larger, brighter, more terrifying. Within minutes, it looked like a second sun blazing across the heavens. Then, the moment of destruction arrived. The asteroid slammed into Earth near what is now the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. The impact released an unimaginable amount of energy. The ground shook violently. Billions of tons of rock and dust were blasted into the atmosphere. A fireball hundreds of kilometers wide spread across the landscape. Everything near the impact site was instantly vaporized. Forests burned. Animals perished. Entire ecosystems collapsed within moments. A world that had existed for millions of years changed forever in a single day. But the worst was yet to come. The impact sent powerful shockwaves across the globe. Massive earthquakes rattled the continents. Volcanoes erupted. Gigantic tsunamis swept across the oceans. Some waves were taller than skyscrapers, crashing into coastlines and destroying everything in their path. Then the sky itself began to change. Dust, ash, and smoke filled the atmosphere. So much debris entered the air that sunlight could barely reach the Earth's surface. The world was plunged into darkness. Days felt like nights. Temperatures dropped rapidly. Plants began to die without sunlight. Forests withered away. And when the plants disappeared, the animals that depended on them soon followed. Then came the collapse of the food chain. Herbivores starved. Predators lost their prey. One by one, species vanished. Earth was experiencing one of the greatest mass extinctions in its history. For thousands of years, the planet struggled to recover. The mighty dinosaurs, rulers of Earth for more than 160 million years, gradually disappeared. The age of the dinosaurs had come to an end. When the disaster finally passed, Earth was no longer the same world. Forests had been destroyed. Countless species were gone forever. Nearly 75% of all life on Earth had vanished. It seemed as though life itself might never recover. But nature always finds a way. Hidden within the shadows of the dinosaur age were small mammals. For millions of years, they had lived quietly, overshadowed by giant reptiles. Now, for the first time, the world belonged to them. They spread across the continents. They evolved into new forms. They adapted to every environment. And over millions of years, one branch of these mammals began a remarkable journey. They learned to walk upright. They created tools. They mastered fire. They looked up at the stars and wondered about their place in the universe. Those creatures would eventually become humans. If that asteroid had never struck Earth, dinosaurs might still rule the planet today. Human beings might never have existed. History itself could have been completely different. One asteroid, one impact, one day, and the future of Earth was changed forever. Studio microphone outro. The age of the dinosaurs had ended, but Earth's story was far from over. A new era was beginning, an era in which mammals would rise and eventually give birth to humanity itself. In the next episode, we will discover how mammals conquered the world and how the journey toward humans truly began. Globe, if you enjoyed this incredible journey through Earth's history, don't forget to like, share, and comment below. Bell subscribe to Origin of Earth and turn on notifications so you never miss another chapter in the epic story of our planet. Rocket, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode of Origin of Earth.